Hi, Spiky Rick here, back with another video. Today we're taking a look at the Transformers Dark of the Moon Shockwave. I got him used off eBay. He is missing his arm blade, but the arm blade, I like the arm blade personally. I do like it, but it didn't bother me that he didn't come with his arm blade because, frankly, it doesn't really hinder the figure, or I don't care too much about the arm blade, I should say. I don't really care much. I like it, but I don't care if I have it or not. Eventually, I'll get it, but for now, I'll deal with what I have. And I got him for about $16. Good condition, pretty much complete. I would say, if you like the Dark of the Moon Shockwave, like the character, even though there wasn't much character, but if you like his design, that's what I should say. If you like his design, this figure is a great version of Dark of the Moon Shockwave. I definitely recommend him for any Michael Bay, the Bay movie, the Bayformer fans. But if you like this design of Shockwave, which this is I've seen reviews when I was younger, but I never ever got the chance to buy this figure. I was very sad, but I finally got the chance. Found him pretty good, pretty cheap. I have the Dark of the Moon Megatron, which is also used and missing his cloak. I have the Dark of the Moon Megatron on his way. But anyways, onto the figure. Very nice light piping. Like, I don't have a direct light behind it, but you can see that eye glows. And if there's a brighter light behind his eye will glow even more. Yeah. But nice detail, nice metallic, like a lavender purple paint, on his knees, on his feet, on his chest, and man, I love that chest. Very nice detail all around. Nice mech tech weapon. You can annoy all your friends and family, and it does lock in. There's this tab that will go there, but I personally, in robot mode, I don't leave it locked out. In robot mode. In vehicle mode, I leave it locked out, but not in robot mode. Also, you can flip his hand in if you want to make it look more just like a cannon arm, but I don't do that. You get the hose back here, very nice. And when you are going into robot mode, you want the long tip of the hose to go in. You could tab it in up here if you want to. But you want to make sure whatever you're tabbing the hose in from the cannon, you want to make sure the short end tabs into the cannon, and the long end tabs into whatever you're plugging it into. And yeah, for articulation, arms can do a full 360. Also, you have this hinge right here. Also, another hinge right here. Yes, very good articulation. Bicep swivel, I guess you could say, and his elbows, they're on it like the gorilla arm, I guess you could say. Hinge, but you can't get him like excuse me, you can be like, why, man, why, Megatron, why do you do this to me? That was my terrible impression of Imgo's voice of Shockwave. Yeah. Also the hand moves in. Legs can go back that far, go forward really far. Wow. Knees get a little under 90 degrees of range. Unless you untab them, then you can get pretty much full range of motion there with the knee. Very nice. No feet articulation unless you untab that. And yeah. Oh, head is on a swivel. I think, I'm not for sure, I think it's just in like a mushroom peg, but you can get his head to nod up and down a tad bit, and that's pretty much it. You can take the cannon off. I'm just gonna, there, you can take the cannon off if you so desire, but yeah, I'll just put that back on real quick, tap that in, tap in. There, get him standing straight, and he is forced to stand in a wide A stance just due to his feet, just due to the way his feet are molded. As I lowered my camera, you can see how far his feet are molded. But anyways, raise my camera back up. For comparison, here he is with his one-eyed Decepticon brother, Nitro Zeus. Now all I need is Whirl. Then I'll have one of... Well, actually, I don't think there's any other Whirl figures besides the Generations one. I'm not for sure. But once I get Whirl, then I'll have the three one-eyed Transformers. The one-eyed trio. Yeah. But here you go. Here they are together. And you can see he's quite a bit shorter than it just was. This is about standard deluxe, Voyager size. And you can see he's quite a bit shorter. He's on the short side, but it doesn't bother me. I think he's like 7 inches. I can't remember for sure. But anyways, on to transformation. First, what I like to do is remove the hose. You can transform him with it pegged in right here. Like, you'd untab this and you can transform it, but it's just easier if you remove it. Anyways, just remove that hose. Then flip his head around, bring this up, and that will lock into place. Then bring this down. There you go. I'm about to yawn. That was close. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Nope, it's not. Then flip his hands in. Then what do we want to do? Oh, just unpeg this right here and just leave it like that for now. Then come to the feet, bring his knee spikes in, bring this will just tab up here, tab, bring his heel spurs in like this, then make sure his legs are oriented like this. Then you want to untab that where his knee is, bring his arms up, just bring them up for now, get them out of the way. Then you just want to bring them like halfway folded. Then you want to come back here. This came untabbed, so you just want to bring this down, and you see this piece will peg in right there. Also, then you want to undo this right here, and I don't know if you can see this well or not, but there's like this little circle notch that will go over these little ports right here, the edge of it, and that's basically how this secures, wow, secures. And gosh, just work, please. Gosh, my voice went high. Then you basically have him like this. Next, what do you want to do? Leave that down. Actually, you can come back here and then just swivel this around for now. And that will like line up perfectly, kind of. Maybe not perfect, but it lines up. Then you want to bring his legs all the way in. Thank you for working. Not. Does anyone say not after a sentence anymore? I feel like that's old. I feel like I'm old, even though I'm like pretty young. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I'm pretty young. And I say that not. Anyways, that's not what we're worried about right now. Then you can bring this up, and then there's these tabs right here on the tank treads. They'll just go into these little notches right here. Also, there's these tabs that will go into this piece right here. So you just want to bring this all in and make sure that's tabbed and secure. Get this out of the way. Work figure. Just make sure that's not lined up properly. That's not lined up. Why can't you work for once? I'll fix this. Okay, I got all that tabbed together. Then you want to come back here, and then this will tab. This tab will go into a little slot on there, right there. Make sure that tabs together. Make sure so gently. Make sure that. Then the chest will just push down. That will tab in or peg in, whatever you want to say. Then there's these two little tabs that will go into two little slots up here. So bring his head up. Make sure those get under there. Bam, we almost have him done. Then you want to make sure his arms are straightened out. There's these tabs that will go into these little slots, and then there's these little round peg things that will just line up in here, and just make sure that's properly lined up and tabbed. Bam. Then you can come around to this side and do the same thing. And if you want to, after we lower my camera, well, I'm going to lower my camera, you can lock the Mech Tech weapon out in vehicle mode, which is what I do. Just tap that in. Also, you can incorporate the hose. You can do it more of than just one way. If I do, I don't personally, if I have him in vehicle mode, I don't personally keep the hose on him in vehicle mode. But you can, and if the best way I like it with the hose on in vehicle mode, just tab it in where it goes into robot mode in the cannon, and then tab this in, and that's the best looking way I found so far for vehicle mode. I've tried to fiddle around with it, but this is the best way with the hose on I've found, in my personal opinion. Also, you can attach it like up here and do weird things with it. I don't know what you want to do. You can like put it into down here. I don't know, but yeah. I just leave this to the side. Also, from Generations Blitzwing, yes, it's part swapping, weapon swapping with a totally different line. But my Generations Blitzwing, it's in pieces. Well, it's not broken, but it just has missing pieces because I got the Generations Blitzwing when I was really young. Yeah. But I do personally, just to replace the arm blade, I kind of add that and it gives another gun. You know, he already has 3 guns, so you need 4. 4th time's the charm. Actually, I think this is also a gun right here. I'm not for sure. Like a gun stacked on a gun, like a gun on top of a gun. Like that's even better. But yeah, you can take the cannon off in vehicle mode if you want to. It doesn't hinder anything. It doesn't do anything. It's just a little difficult to get off on mine. It's a little difficult. Okay, got it off. That didn't take me an hour to do. Literally, it didn't take me an hour. It took like a minute. And you can put him in vehicle mode without his cannon. Like, make a Cybertronian race car if you want. If you ever so desire to. But to take a look at the details, very nice. Decepticon symbol right there. Nice detail all around. I would say, you might not say it's that good of detail, but I do, okay? Let me believe what I want to believe. He rolls pretty well. Not the worst. I've seen things roll better, but you know, rolls pretty smoothly. A little squeaky, but still rolls nicely up across my table cloth. It's just a magic tablecloth. Yeah. Anyways, for comparison, here he is with his oops, I moved the camera. With his one-eyed brother, Nitro Zeus. Still need Whirl. I need to get Whirl one day. I'm gonna get him next figure I order. I'm gonna get Whirl. Anyways, here he is with a jet. Yeah, a jet. Human jet, Cybertronian take. Yeah. Also, just because I can and I want to, here he is with the Age of Extinction Optimus, which I don't know why I've never reviewed him. I've had him for a long time, and I'm surprised. Even back when this channel first started, I don't think I ever reviewed this figure, which is surprisingly weird. Well, I would say. I would say. Because this is my favorite version of Optimus, and I haven't even reviewed him. Maybe I'll review him one day. But yeah, anyways, hopefully you guys liked the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button. If you do like the Bayformers, I would say, if you like the Michael Bay version of Shockwave, and you want a physical figure of him, I'd say get the Shark of the Moon. Skybite, that's me. The Dark of the Moon Shockwave. He's definitely worth it. But if you don't like this figure, don't get it. If you can, if you never had the chance to get this figure, if you can find it pretty good on eBay or whatever website you order toys off of that are used or brand new. If you can find them for a decent price and you like this figure or this version of the figure, and for some reason this is like jacked up with the tire for some reason. Hate when that happens, when it gets unaligned. I did something wrong, most likely. Anyways, if you like this version of Shockwave, and you can still get him for a decent price, I'd say go for it. But if you don't like this figure whatsoever, don't buy it. It's your money. You spend your money on what you want. Yeah. Anyways, this is Spiky Rick saying, if you like this video, leave a like, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, check out my Instagram link, description below. And I think I already said that, but you need to hear again. Also, share the videos with your friends, your family, if you want to. You know, you don't have to. I don't care. I honestly don't care. Anyway, actually, I do care. I was just trying to, just trying to tell you, you didn't have to if you don't want to. It's your choice, just like buying a figure or any toy. Anyways, this is Spiky Rick going out.
Oh no, where's the couch? I mean, come on, who would want to steal this stupid couch again? After the Shockticons stole it, Megatron killed all of them, and where's Megatron? Oh, I'll have to find them, and once Megatron finds out that the couch, well, what if I just don't tell him about the couch? More important, what if I don't even find him? This is a miracle. I don't have to eat burritos every day. Oh well. Hopefully he doesn't come back soon. Bye.
So, yes, I did a little cutaway gag. I totally not stolen from Imgo. Shockwave's voice is probably the worst imitation of Imgo's Shockwave. How he voices his Shockwave and his cutaway gags if he has Shockwave. And basically, if you're wondering what the skit is, I'm not going to explain the skits every time because all of my skits are going to be made for me. But this one was kind of copied off of the 100,000 subscriber special from Imgo. Dude, where's my couch? And, the couch got stolen again. Yeah, anyways. I just had to explain that real quick, but none of my other skits are gonna be based off of things. Maybe the voices might be, maybe some of the voices, because I love the way he voices Shockwave. I'll get better at doing the same, getting close to the voice that Imgo does for Shockwave. Anyways, hopefully you guys liked the skit. And the reason why I did this is because I was supposed to do a stop motion series this year and I canceled it. So I figured, skits, they're easy to make. Not too easy. I've recorded this skit part like maybe 30 times already, trying to get it right, and this last time was the best I've done at it. So yeah, anyways, bye guys.